Ravings and Cravings on 14 WILI and 95.3 FM. Ravings and Cravings is brought to you by Elm Package Store and Tony's Pizza. We have a studio full of food. So I already gave a shout out to Elm Package Store. Thank you for sponsoring this program. Thanks to Tony's Pizza, new sponsor. A staple in the community. That's what somebody called them, and they certainly are. I think it's now, is it 52 or, I think they've been here 52 or 53 years in the same location. I just went there last week, and I just got a good old sausage and cheese, and I sat in my favorite place, and my favorite place is by the window where I can just watch the world go by and just see all the cars. And you know, I've been to the Great Wall of China, and I've been to some very amazing places, but sometimes it's the simple things. So anyway, good to be with you. Thank you to our sponsors. I'm here with Josh Verkler, from LuAnns Bakery and Cafe. He's still setting stuff up, so you can hear some things in the background. So Matt, let's do the pan, and Matt, Josh, as he does that, just quickly point out what you got, because I'm going to tell you just visually for that, because you are all non-visual right now. You're on radio. There are different sandwiches and pastries and breads and pies and different kinds of food that Josh brought from LuAnns, and they really deserve to have some attention. I mean, you spent all this time hauling it. So tell everybody really quickly what everything is, and Matt's going to just like pan the camera around.
Sure, we'll do a quick rundown. So I have our maple bacon panini. That's our most popular breakfast sandwich.
Maple bacon, perfect for the season.
Yes.
Is that only seasonal though?
No, but this one's on the menu all year round.
Okay,
and it is a number one seller all year round.
Good.
This one's our McKenna Ray panini. It's a turkey and cheese bacon and tomato sandwich on our cinnamon swirl bread.
Ooh, cinnamon swirl.
And then this tray of pastries here, cinnamon coffee cake muffin, blueberry muffin, pumpkin scone is our best-selling scone of the whole year, is the pumpkin scone.
So you do it all year round?
No, we do it this season, but it outsells any other scone any other time of the year.
Wow.
Rolls, cupcakes, and then here's our breakfast fiesta wrap. Our Swiss Weka bread. This is a family recipe that's been forever. This was like one of LuAnns' staple original products when she started the bakery.
Awesome,
back
and we
in
will talk about
1980.
that. I'll hold up the pie. Go ahead.
It was a blueberry crumb pie, one of our many pies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a funfetti bucket cake. That was one of our new Big E items this year. That one's our harvest apple salad. So that one's a seasonal special.
These are so pretty.
Little bento cakes, single serving cakes.
I'll get the other one too.
Yeah.
So they're single serving cakes, and they look like a greeting card. They have greeting card worthy kind of graphics on it. So like if you want to give someone something who has everything, always go for consumables.
Yes,
Makes
grab
it much
a
easier.
bento box cake.
And then these two guys?
So that one's our Cherries Jubilee salad, and then that's our oatmeal raisin cookies. My favorite of all of our cookies. That's why I brought that one.
Oatmeal raisin. Well, you brought in so much stuff, and I launched into the visual on things because I wanted to make sure that we gave credit where it was due.
Yes.
But now let's tell people where your locations are.
Sure.
And how to find you.
Yeah. So our original location is at 238 Summers Road in Ellington. If you're familiar with Cloder Farms, we're just a quarter mile north of Cloder Farms on Route 83. We opened that location in 2017, and then we opened up. We actually haven't talked about this part yet. We opened up our drive-through location in Ellington in 2020.
Oh, you have a drive-through?
We do.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, when we made the decision to do that in 2019, we had no idea that there was going to be this thing called COVID, and 2020 was going to be the year of the drive-through.
What a game changer,
so
right?
we opened there in June of 2020. So that one's just a mile from our original location. Then in 2021, we outgrew our space in baking in the original location, so we now have a separate building in Ellington where we do just our baking, just the production part. And then two big new developments this year. In May, the opportunity came up to purchase what was Stafford Coffee Company in Stafford.
Yeah.
So we purchased that and just opened 2 months ago, our location on the main street in Stafford.
Congratulations.
And that's been fun. Thank you.
I have been there, I think twice now, and because I'm always looking for a different kind of coffee shop, different things, interesting things, and it's about 30 minutes from Willimantic here, so it's not too far.
Yeah.
And my favorite thrift store is there too. But what are you serving on your menu? Is your menu at Stafford a little different than Ellington, or what?
It's pretty similar. We have most of the same items. So we do breakfast that you can get all day. So our hours in Ellington at the original cafe are 8 to 2. The hours at our drive-thru are 6 to 6, and the hours in Stafford are 7 to 2. Our breakfast menu you can get all day. So if you come at lunchtime and you want an egg sandwich, we're happy to make you an egg sandwich.
So did you keep the Jerwich?
We did.
Talk about that. Talk about the Jerwich.
The day we announced that we were going to be opening in Stafford, Facebook went crazy and said, you have to keep the Jerwich. And we were like, all right, tell me what's on it. So we did. And it was just so funny. We had just happened to, for the first time ever, made a jalapeno cheddar bagel for our spring menu at the drive-thru. And the Jerwich is on a jalapeno cheddar bagel. We had never made it before. So I was like, well, I guess that's perfect timing. That was meant to be that we made our jalapeno cheddar bagels. So
awesome.
It's a jalapeno cheddar bagel with cream cheese, tomatoes, cucumbers, bacon, and jalapenos on it.
So for people who have dietary restrictions, what are they going to be able to eat at LuAnns?
Yeah, so really they can eat most things.
Really?
Let me back that up. Actually,
I'll eat everything while you're talking.
If you're gluten-free, we can make just about everything in a gluten-free version.
Really?
We have
that's
separate gluten-free panini grill.
I didn't know that.
At both of our cafes.
That's awesome.
So any of our sandwiches can be made in a gluten-free version. We have gluten-free wraps. Obviously salads. That's pretty easy to make in a gluten-free version. We have a fully separate in our baking facility. We have a fully separate gluten-free kitchen, so we make things there. So we skipped over that when I was going over these. Sure. So we have. We make everything there and we package it up in that kitchen to make sure that it's safe. So like this is a blueberry patch bar. We have gluten-free vegan donuts.
Nice.
This one is a gluten-free funfetti cupcake. We have the full line of baked goods, fully gluten-free, as well as, like I said, in our cafes, we have separate equipment to make the gluten-free.
Nice. So, I would like to persuade you to choose a storefront on Main Street in Willimantic. No pressure. And to feel free, if you'd like, to, of course, you just opened something. So.
Well, and then we are in the process, I don't know if you knew this too, but we're going to be opening a location in downtown Hartford.
What?
So we never got into that topic yet. So we actually announced.
I didn't know that.
We announced that before the Stafford opportunity came up. We announced in April that we were going to be opening a location in downtown Hartford. So we got to get that one behind us before we think about any other big projects. So,
and all that. So when was LuAnns born? How did it happen?
So LuAnn Hoffman started LuAnns Bakery in 1980 in her home.
Your home.
That was back in a different day with home-based bakeries.
Right, because we couldn't do that now.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, she started in 1980 when she was raising her kids. And so all throughout the time when she was raising her kids, she baked for friends and family and slowly grew a name in the community. Then in the early 2000s is when she started doing the farmers market, and that's what really started growing the business. So but by the time we moved out of our house and into the brick and mortar bakery, we were setting up 6 tents at the farmers market every Saturday, and there was 16 of us working out of our house. It was crazy times.
Those were the days, my friend. All right. Wow. So that started in 1980.
Yes. Yeah. So 45 years this year.
And you hopped on board
2015. So it's been 10 years now since I started working with
LuAnn. You were younger than you were now.
Yeah. I was.
So what have you don't do stuff like this if you don't love something about it. So what is it about LuAnns and this bakery and the restaurants and opening these things and feeding people that you have found some kind of love in somewhere in there?
That is an interesting question. So I used to think, it's because I love baking. Well, I honestly now don't really do that much baking, but I still absolutely love what I do. The conclusion after, time and reflection, and I think it was maybe my wife who actually planted the seed in my mind. She said, "You like making people happy through food." And that is definitely what it is. Seeing the look on people's face when they try something, or just being part of people's celebrations, making them a cake. I'm not the one who's making them their cake. My team is making them their cake, but just being a part of that and helping with that, just those kind of things, that's what fuels me. That's why I love what I do.
Well, let's try that on Matt. So Matt, you see all this food over here on this side of the whatever you call this console. What would you like to try and tell us about what you think about it on the air? Tell us points to something.
I mean, there's so many options.
Yes, there are. You're right.
One of the...
What looks interesting?
Yeah, any one of those looks good.
Well, reach on over and take
this
something.
This one's apple cream cheese roll, pumpkin scone. If
Pumpkin
you are feeling
scone
like seasonal,
good.
there you go.
Thank you very much.
All right, so let's see what the amazing Matt Rupar
It
thinks.
smells good.
It smells very pumpkin-y.
Ooh, that's really good.
What do you like about it?
I like the texture. It's not too sweet, but it's pretty sweet too. I mean, it's a good combination.
Yeah. The scone itself is not super sweet, but that frosting across the top adds the sweet that you need.
Yep.
Is the frosting, is it crunchy? That's all I want to know. Is it crunchy? Is it creamy? What is it? Does it crunch a little when you chew on it?
Not really.
No, because I like a little crunch in my frosting. However, what I fell in love with when I first visited the Ellington location for my first time was the buttercream frosting, because like I am a frosting freak, and I just don't know how people can eat those whippy ones with I don't know, cream, or even the Swiss version meringue thing. Or so to me the acid test is always it's always the frosting.
Has the buttercream. Has the frosting.
So which thing has the buttercream on that tray?
So both of these kinds of cupcakes do, and then also the Funfetti bucket cake has buttercream.
It does. Okay, so I will be digging into that a little bit later, because I mean I could sit here and eat the whole time. And the bread looks interesting. So what do you call it?
So the Weka bread. So
what does that mean?
It's a braided bread, as you can tell. For those who can't see, it's
Right.
most similar to like a challah bread.
Okay, eggy.
So yeah, it has eggs, sugar, milk in it to make it a little more rich. There's just a hint of sweetness to it. It's a super, super versatile bread. It's great for just toast and strawberry jam.
Yeah.
It's fantastic French toast, great for a turkey and cheese sandwich. It's just really so versatile for all the things. But yeah, like I said, just a little hint of sweetness. It's a little more rich than just a basic white bread.
What about special orders? Like, how do you handle those kinds of things?
Yeah. So yeah, right. This time of year, we're just getting ready to
We're
start
getting
with
ready.
Thanksgiving
That's right.
and Christmas time. So yes, we do. We have an online ordering platform. Our Thanksgiving menu isn't quite live yet, but close. But we have an online ordering platform that's actually new this year that people can just place it right there for like online for like holiday orders, that kind of thing.
Where do they go? What's the web?
LuAnnsbakery.com. LuAnns bakery.com.
Got it. Okay, so go to the website.
Yeah, so you can go to the website, order straight through there. It'll give you instructions for that. There's also our email, orders at luannsbakery.com. People can also call, but it's everything's right there online and easy to kind of see and pick and choose.
Okay, good.
Pick and choose what you want.
How about for the coffee snobs out there? What do you got?
So for like seasonal drinks, one of my favorites is the one that you're working on over there is the caramel pumpkin
Listen
pie
to
latte.
the ice sloshing in the cup. Yeah, the caramel pumpkin is very good. Can you control the sweetness? So like if I wanted it,
if you said
or whatever, how
if
do
you
do
said
that?
not as sweet, then we'll put in half the amount of.
What do you
syrups
brew?
in it.
What coffee? What kind of coffee?
So we use primarily right now Gobana coffee. So it's actually, I grew up in Ellington. I lived in Illinois for 10 years and then moved back 12 years ago. It's a company based in Illinois where I used to live.
Oh, okay.
And one of the things outside of, obviously, it's great coffee, otherwise we wouldn't use it. But another thing that's really important to us is 100% of their profits go to support Lifesong for orphans. So
100%?
global organization, yes, 100%.
Who does that?
So yeah, it's not like technically a non-profit, but they operate like a nonprofit. So that's a bit the mission behind. So like every cup of coffee that you drink is actually helping a greater cause at the same time.
Is that something like? How would I know that when I go to the restaurant? Is there a way to know that? Is there a little sign? Or
We
something?
we
I don't
have a
know.
couple signs here and there, but we don't do a good enough job talking about that.
I think that's, to me, it's a selling point.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially for, for those of us who like to know that there is meaning behind the things that we do and the choices
Yeah.
that we make,
Yeah.
and that we have some brain cells left to make those kinds of choices.
Yeah, I was just talking with my cousin about that last week. I said, that's something we don't talk about enough is the mission behind the coffee.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And you have some non-coffee. You brought a non-coffee drink in here
I did, yeah. So this one is a green apple lotus energy spritzer with green apple boba, popping boba.
Oh, there's
And
You have popping boba. What in the world? I mean, that's like
My kids were telling me for years that we really need to have
Dad,
boba.
we have to get pop-
I have teenage girls in my house, so we can't not have popping boba.
No, you cannot have popping boba. That's true. I know, Matt, if you want to try that one, I mean, I would try that, but not right now because I have this wonderful caramel pumpkin flavor.
You've got some espresso going into your veins right now.
It's going to be a full moon tonight, and I will be up until who knows when because I'm drinking coffee at
Well, I've
5
heard it's
p.m.
going to be gorgeous tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it coming up last night when my husband and I went for a walk. It was beautiful then. It'll be beautiful tonight, too. So what would you like people to know about LuAnns that you think that they don't know about LuAnns?
The other thing that I was saying outside of the mission behind the coffee, the other thing I don't think we talk about enough is that it's all from scratch. So we have a team of bakers creating all of these things, like literally everything you see here is from scratch. The pie crust from scratch, the pie filling from scratch, the crumb topping from scratch, the cookies from scratch, the muffins, like everything, the bread for our paninis made from scratch in our bakery. So that's huge. That's something that you do not see much of anymore.
Why did you decide to go that route when you could have gone another route? Was there something behind that decision?
I mean, that was the foundation of LuAnns. It was her home-based bakery, and she made everything from scratch. And joining her, I felt it was important to keep with that part of it. Because yes, there are a lot of easier ways.
Yeah.
But you can tell a difference when it's not from scratch.
Oh yeah, there's that funny aftertaste, or it feels weird in your mouth, or those kinds of things. Yeah.
Even that delicious buttercream. That's butter and powdered sugar and all that good stuff that's whipped up in the bakery.
So would you sell me a tub of buttercream? Do you do
we
that?
can. Yeah, we can sell people. Yeah, somebody wants just like a lot of times people will just get it like a quart of buttercream.
You can.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Oh man.
Yeah. There's some we do have people who they want like extra thick buttercream on their cake, and it's really hard to put extra thick buttercream on the cake, but we'll sell them like a quart of buttercream to go along with their cake just to
add to it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you said the pumpkin scone is a bestseller.
Yep.
What are some of the other things that people are liking?
Our cinnamon rolls are like always the number one seller all year round. Cinnamon rolls, cupcakes. We try with the cupcakes are an area where it's easy to have fun with. Because you can create all sorts of different fun flavors depending on the season and holiday and whatever's happening in the world, you can kind of create a cupcake that goes along with it. So
some of your cupcakes here they have pastel blue and pink on.
Yeah, so that one's a cotton candy cupcake.
Oh, cotton candy. Is it is the cake part cotton candy or just the icing?
So the frosting has the cotton candy.
Because I look at that and I think little girls and unicorns and glitter and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorites? Even if they're not here.
My favorite. Well, the Cherry's Jubilee salad is my favorite of our salads. That's why I brought that one. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
So that one was actually on our menu. I guess I haven't talked about this part, but when I lived in Illinois, we had a tea room. We owned that for 8 years while I lived there, and then sold that before we moved. And that's one of the items that we put on the menu there as well.
So before LuAnns, which you've been doing for 10 years, you had a tea room in Illinois.
Yes.
So when you say tea room, that means lots of different things. What does that really mean?
So we were not quite the classic tea room, like high tea kind of tea room. So we served lunch Tuesday through Saturday. We had like sandwich. Actually, the McKenna Ray was one of the sandwiches on our menu there as well. Our house dressing at the bakery was our house dressing at the tea room. But anyway, there we served lunch. We served it on the tiers. So it was like soup or salad on the bottom. It was like each person's individual tier. So like a soup or salad on the bottom, sandwich in the middle, and then your
traditional
slice of
English
yeah,
way of doing it.
slice of dessert or cheesecake or cake on
Did
top.
you do the clotted cream and the
No.
no Devonshire splits or
yeah.
what are the cucumber sandwiches?
Yeah, we occasionally did some of those when we were doing like a grandma and me tea or something like that. We'd do some more of the classic type things.
Nice.
But yeah. So yeah, that was really fun.
So you did that for 8 years. Okay, and then like what was before that?
So before that, I went to MCC, Manchester Community College here for food service management. That's my my
yay
degree.
For MCC.
Yes,
Awesome.
love MCC. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my college, and then after college, I moved to Illinois. A 19-year-old who didn't really know what he was going to do. I knew I wanted to do something in food service, but I didn't. And nothing happened immediately when I moved there. But it was actually pretty quickly after I moved there that I received the opportunity to buy the tea room.
Awesome.
So that was my first food in Illinois. I did lots of food service jobs and things in Connecticut before I moved to Illinois. So lots of different things.
So I know that some of your sandwiches are served hot or warmed. Are there any other foods that you serve hot that are not here on this huge table full of lots of food? What else do you serve that would be hot on a chilly day?
Yeah, most of our like wraps and paninis. That's the most of what we have hot. Obviously, we have like kids mac and cheese, that kind of thing. But that's also made from scratch mac and cheese, so it's not like.
If I want mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You
Okay,
can order a
thank
cup
you.
mac and cheese at our drive-through. We actually do a pulled pork mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
But I thought, don't you do soups too?
Oh yeah, soups, of course. Why? How could I forget
I
soups?
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you to
Yes.
say.
Yeah. You got to give it to me because there we go. Soups. We definitely do
the
soups.
hint sounds like poop or boop or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, and we do also make our soups from scratch as well.
Yeah, I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the flavors of soups that we have right on hand right now?
Well, one of my favorites is our stuffed pepper soup. That was our soup today at the Ellington Cafe. Another one of my favorites, but this is just a personal preference of mine, is the buffalo chicken soup.
Buffalo chicken.
That's one of those you like it or you don't for soup. But
well, my mantra is I try anything at least once.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Do you have a something with spinach and something in it? Sausage? Was it?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Why is the name of that one?
It's not the wedding soup.
Nope. The name of that one is just left my brain at the moment. Yeah.
That one, it's really good, guys.
It is really good. Josh can't think of the name of it, but it is really good. Yeah, it'll come to me eventually, probably as soon as we're done.
It's not a Tuscan thing because there's beans in it. I think isn't there a white bean in there?
Yeah.
Because I had that when I.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy that I'm not. It's just.
That's
it's
all right.
I can picture the whole soup, all of it. It's
me
just,
too.
The name of it can't.
And I had a little bit of kick to it, just a little bit from what I remember, but.
Another really
great.
popular one is our cheeseburger chowder. It's like a cheesy based cheeseburger chowder. Our
good.
loaded potato soup is delightful as well.
Ooh, potatoes. That means like there's probably bacon in it.
Yeah, bacon and chives and
Cheese,
potatoes and a cream base. Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Matt, you're just giving me 3 fingers, and that's what I get, huh? Boy. I wanted to talk about one other thing before we run out of time. And yeah, I do try to do my homework when I invite people to come on the station because I think it's important to know the people who I'm talking to, at least to an extent. And I've noticed something that the whole restaurant that LuAnns has established is the fact that it has a culture of generosity, and I value that highly. So talk about some of the things that people have done because I think they're great stories. So you got 2 minutes.
So okay. So
Go for
that
it.
was one of the things when we first opened the bakery was that we wanted to, be a really good community partner and contribute more than just delicious food to the community, but a greater impact on the community. So we always try to do things, but yes, there's always, I love, there's so many mornings where somebody will come through the drive-thru and be like, pay for the person behind me. No idea what the ticket is behind them, but that just pay for the person behind me. But
Nice.
usually So we have a local roofer, Keith Govan Roofing. He does Memorial Day weekend typically. I can't guarantee that it'll happen next year, but typically he does up to like a couple $1,000. Like anybody who comes through, their coffee is on Keith.
That is great.
And
That's great.
he's done it before right at the beginning of the school year for teachers. They come through and get a free coffee on him. So yeah, we love partnering with other people in the community and to help give back.
Did you say where your addresses of the locations were?
So the original is at 238 Summers Road.
Okay.
The drive-through is at 140 West Road, but those are both Route 83 in Ellington. In Stafford, it's 42 Main Street. And then in Hartford, it's 190 Trumbull. It's on the corner of Trumbull and Asylum. It's right across from XL Center or People's Bank Arena, just a block from Pratt Street.
All right, and this is LuAnns Bakery and Cafe, Ellington, Stafford, Hartford. Great locations. You guys, you should all go out and give this a try. I'm hoping to take home some leftovers today because it's going to make my week a lot better. And I want to give one more shout out again to Elm Package Store. Thank you for sponsoring this program, as well as Tony's Pizza. Thank you so much. This is Ruth Hartunian Ellenbaugh. I am signing off here on Good Company, WILI.